Scouting points are earned every week. Make sure you use all of your points. A portion of your remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Before this week's game, make sure to install your game plan.
It's a day, Larry, that fans in these parts will need to savor as we come to you from the East Bay and Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Now Tre'Davious White on the return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Garoppolo to throw on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Here we go now. Green.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
And that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3-and-out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on 3rd down to force the incompletion to set up 4th. Colton Schmidt, 4th-year man from UC Davis, on to punt it away. Carlos Henderson is deep for Denver. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And tough starting field position here. First down, Mariota out to his left. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Let me make sure I did it right.
Mariota now to throw on first down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath with a clear out. Though they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. Blount rumbling with a first down and more. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down. That good for 19 and a first down. They'll run again with Blount. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The numbers for Fitzgerald from last week. He was no doubt a key piece to their puzzle in that victory.
And when this offense plays well, you just know he's going to be in the middle of everything, don't you? I mean, defense is going to say, we've got to take this guy away. He doesn't allow himself to be taken away, does he?
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's second down, Mariota. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion, and sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. A screen to Bell. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4. Jimmy Garoppolo, the starter here, finally lured away from the Patriots. What are some things you like about JG?
Well, I love his makeup, meaning obviously he's got some physical ability. He can throw the football, but he's mentally tough as well. And he developed while he was there in New England. They actually trained him to be a starter even though he wasn't getting any type of snaps. And this guy adapts and thrives with the ability to play against pressure.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Garoppolo looks to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And his throw here's incomplete. Rashard Matthews, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. His throw incomplete. Rashard Matthews, the intended target. That'll bring up second down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
To the air on second. It's Garoppolo.
There you go.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Adrian Claiborne in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And the pressure gets to him again. Terrell Suggs. He's
there
the
you
one
go,
to get it. And that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? Third and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
Here's Colton Schmidt now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Taking it about the 16. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll begin here with Blunt. He gets away from one. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half here. Mariota buying time to his left. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. So we come up. Larry, go back to the green room, my friend. These guys are ready to go again. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Steps away to his left. Breaks a tackle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota eluding the pressure right. And some room to work. 20. And he'll be down deep into Oakland territory. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. From the red zone now, Mariota escaping the pressure right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get
there we go.
Touchdown, Denver. LeGarrette Blount, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
We've been together a little while now, partner. How often do we actually describe tight ends as nifty? Because that's what I think of when I see Greg Olsen on the field. His ability to run routes, create space and separation, and make those catches downfield.
Sure consistent. The numbers the last couple of years almost identical, and both over 1,000-yard seasons. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play.
2nd down, 9 yards to go.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Terrell Suggs in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys, they've talked about big plays, sacks. They often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the 3rd sack of the game.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jonathan Joseph, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
Now blown. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Throwing is Mariota. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Throwing here, Mariota. Flush to his right. And some room to roam now. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right, and he dumps it off to Blunt. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Now a carry for Blunt. Pushes him over. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Mariota to throw it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jordan Matthews, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is, Is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride? Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Here we go now.
Play action. Garoppolo. And his throw is incomplete. Jaron Brown, the intended target, and it's third down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now Garoppolo.
Oh, the beauty shot.
43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Marcus Mariota getting ready to go again here on offense. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter, and continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time?
They were really good on the last drive. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Mariota here to throw. Eluding the pressure right side. That's complete to Gronkowski. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Here's Blunt.
Run. There you go.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points from me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Across the league, fourth quarter action in Los Angeles. And it was the Rams emerging victorious. Ben Roethlisberger.
Scouting points are earned every week. Make sure you use all of your points. A portion of your remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Make sure your squad's ready to fire on all cylinders by prepping this week's game plan.
Could have been assigned to December games in Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Cleveland. Instead, we get the plum assignment here in sunny Miami, Florida. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Miami Dolphins. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Louisville Cardinal, Teddy Bridgewater.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an
And
interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. Now Bridgewater. And that's incomplete. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Let's go.
They go play action. Bridgewater. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Trust me, Brandon, I'm not about to try and take your job. I can't do what you do. But that wasn't just 3 and out. That felt like 3 and backwards.
That's exactly what it was. You can have my job whenever you want it. The drive that you're looking for, though, probably going forward, Bad start to the ball game.
Yeah, not the way to get things going.
In his third year on is the punter Bradley Pinion to kick it away. Back deep is Carlos Henderson. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And taken right on the 30. Oh, he slipped right by him. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota being chased out left. The 20. And he'll be marked down deep into Miami territory. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Mariota now. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. Mariota. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Rob Gronkowski with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Come on.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And the first drive, 3 and out, second possession. See if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Here's Riddick. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Play 90.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Let's go. Way 90. Way 90.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Riddick with a carry.
There you
And
go.
he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays.
Let's go.
On the ground, it's Riddick. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
Fielded just inside the 20. Might have needed just one more block as it stands, 37-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. First down, Mariota. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Larry Fitzgerald with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them. Again, here's Blunt. And now running right through it. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Mariota forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Showed a little athletic juke, but then the daylight quickly closed. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
And some space here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you up to Orlando, and with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Larry Ridley.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley.
Now, my apologies, Larry. I wanted to hear the report. Somebody's in a hurry, so we're going to get him right to quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. Oh, nice move. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff...
And that's caught inside the 35. There goes Larry Fitzgerald. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Larry Fitzgerald, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. To the right side, it's Kelsey. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will be hit with a lot of force and spun down. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
First down, Bridgewater. Caught, Kelsey, left side. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold.
And down he goes.
There you go.
The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Kalamisi in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Desperation time. 4th down. Bridgewater. And he's going to go down again. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Oh, offensive nightmare there. You go for it on 4th, and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it here with Blunt. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They find some open field here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Extending the arm.
Oh, yes, it works.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Rob Gronkowski with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Up big, and they go for 2, and they get it.
I remember being in high school and seeing an article in the paper where a local columnist had said,
Let's go.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Hey, Crimson.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. Oh, shifty.
whoa.
Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Here's Mariota. And that is incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And it's 2nd down.
The secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the first down. Denver has the first down, the play going for 15 yards. Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield? I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy. Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Fitzgerald's got it right side. A very solid gain of 27. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards. Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing, the route run. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it? Yeah. This is how it works. Rub it in. Have a day. I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings Exactly. There. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But that's the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one. In that case, run it up. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Around the NFL, they're in the 4th now in Green Bay. And it was the Packers able to come away with a victory. A victory there would mean they're 6th.
Scouting points are earned every week. Make sure you use all of your points. A portion of your remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Before we go any further, make sure to install your game plan for your upcoming matchup. everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup should be interesting. The Broncos are top 10 in converting third down opportunities, and they'll be up against that Jets defense looking to knock that conversion rate down.
All right, Larry, we are a couple miles west of the Colorado State Capitol building as we come to you from Sports Authority Field at Mile High here in downtown Denver. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Denver Broncos. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be brought out by their rookie QB, the former Clemson Tiger, Deshaun Watson.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got room. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. A shotgun snap for Watson. And complete over the middle. Safarian Jenkins. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. The numbers for him from a week ago. 7 catches, 121 yards.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong. Takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Watson. And some room to maneuver. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. And there are the numbers for C.J. Anderson on the ground last week. 23 carries, 69 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people open downfield.
At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos.
There you go.
Terrell Suggs in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him on the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with Larry Ridley for highlights and analysis of our first half of play. Not too many highlights yet, at least in terms of scoring plays, that is.
Yeah, but hang in there. We might get something these last 2 minutes.
And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up fourth down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Mariota on first down. Buying time to his left. And he's got some space here. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. A first down throw for Mariota. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota steps away to his left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to...
Oh, I got it.
Mariota now after the fumble recovery. Flushed out right. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. In position for the possible game winner, but they need to get up and spike it. Second down, Mariota. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Now a second down throw for Mariota. And he's got it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left. Final play of the half here. Mariota. That's caught. It's Gronkowski for a Bronco touchdown. Rob Gronkowski as time expires in the first half. And the Broncos are in for 6. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. Both the Broncos and the Jets haven't figured out yet how they're going to move the ball through the air. The defenses on both sides have kept points off the board, and it will be interesting to see if they can keep that up. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. 1st and 10, Terrell Suggs getting to the quarterback for the sack. This ends up as a loss of 9. Broncos have it late in the first half. Mariota's on point with the throw, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. Broncos go up by 6.
All right, Larry, thank you. A fairly tight game here as we get set to resume play in this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
This is caught at the 20. And he'll be down deep. Into Jet territory.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And that drive happened quickly, which is great because they scored the points, but then their defense has to come right back out on the field.
It is exciting, isn't it, for the offense to do that? The defense is saying, okay, that's cool, but let's not make it a habit. We need to get some rest sometime.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That good for 19 and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They run again on first down. Anderson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Here's Anderson. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different, try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their...
And that's caught inside the 30. A gain of 39 that time.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On first and 10, here's Mariota. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And here we go on first and goal. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal. Now a handoff as they run left side. Oh, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. LeGarrette Blount, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short. On first down, Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time? Hopefully with a chance to win.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Jets on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Anderson. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Throwing here, Mariota being chased out left. And some room to work.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
5 yards to go for the offense. First down and goal from that 5-yard line. Now Mariota eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're going to go for 2. Throwing, Mariota. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when
Mariota on 3rd and 2. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
that was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mariota. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Mariota now. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
There you
Well,
go,
this game
my
is definitely
guy.
over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know that plenty of people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
Scouting points are earned every week. Make sure you use all of your points. A portion of your remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Get ahead on your preparations for this week's game by setting up your game plan.
Hey. You there?
Hello, Wayne. Hello, chat. How's everyone going?
Good.
How's everyone doing?
Let me just say this really quick.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I love what Discord, the update for Discord on Xbox now. This is cool.
Are you doing it now?
What, Discord?
Yeah.
No,
How-
no. What I'm talking about is that I remember when Discord was first added to Xbox, it was like really crap. You couldn't join servers. The only way to put the audio on the Xbox was to send it from your phone or computer to the Xbox. But now you can just like hop in on any server and start chatting.
Alright, how are we doing this?
All right, we are definitely going to be keeping the injuries on for
Why?
realistic
Oh,
purpose.
oh, come on. Fine.
That will make things interesting for strategy. So
Yeah, then when my quarterback's injured.
same with mine, I'm going to have to deal with it too. It's a two-way street. That's why we're having to talk about it.
Select the team you want to join. Don't worry, you'll be able to choose the role.
I don't know how to add you.
I'll take a look at it on my end. Hold on.
I can set her up. I just don't know how you do it.
Well, I just got an installation error message. What? Uh-oh. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. No.
Is it working?
I don't think the game is working. I thought everything was going to be fine.
So, is it working or no?
No, it's like at yeah, let me see. Go to the queue. It's at 67.5%, and which means that's 67 of 39.83 gigs or 26
Alright,
gigs
so
downloaded.
this is what I'm gonna do. You just talk today. I'll go back to my other one. And then.
Yeah,
as soon as
apologies about that.
That's fine.
It's technical issues. Sometimes tech issues are out of our control.
Not on my end, but anyway.
Well, when it comes to certain stuff,
But alright, I'll go back to what I was.
Yeah, unfortunately, sorry about that. Hey, we can set it up offline from the stream. I thought we were going to do this offline from the stream anyway. I thought
it'd be fun. I thought it would be fun to do it online.
Oh, okay.
Like, on
well,
stream.
that's
what
what
I
I'm
was.
aware of.
I'm sorry. But anyhow.
Hey, if the game finishes downloading before you stream, we can do at least one full game, 15-minute quarters.
15
Mine.
minutes?
Okay, 10 minutes?
No, I do 3 to 6. You realize how long it takes, right?
Yeah. Okay, fine, 6 minutes.
That's more like it. I used to do 3 here for the quickness part, but no, I've done 6 before. I just hope I pick for who are you being?
Hold up.
I figured. Seriously, just because of me, you're beating the Chargers. Go figure. Which means I'm gonna play you more.
And I have a couple of quarterbacks who I'm going to be drafting, by the way. Like, I have, like,
I have my gut. I just need my tight end and my quarterback. I mean, as long as I get
Like-
my quarterback, I'll be happy.
quarterbacks I have in mind to draft. That's
What,
I'm
are you
looking
gonna
at.
tell me right now? Go ahead,
I have
tell
a few
me.
in mind.
Go
I have a
ahead.
few in mind. I'm going to keep it at that.
Larry, we welcome you to the heart of the Hoosier State in the Circle City.
I mean, do you hear yourself on the stream? Really quick.
That's what I'm trying to figure out how to open on the Xbox right now.
Okay, so if you
It's been-
okay, you
It's
see
been
the
months since I
Hey,
opened this up. Just
so
to,
you
just,
so
just to
you're
let you know.
okay. Look on my stream right now.
I'm trying to. Oh, I need to install the application. Hold on a sec.
So if you go over to your logo, your icon, it'll be the little square with the arrow. Go down the live streaming.
Well, that's for going live. But I need to open up Twitch to watch you. Do I have Twitch on the Xbox? No, that's the point I was trying to make. I do not have Twitch on my Xbox yet.
Oh. Who knows? You can bring your Twitch back from the dead. This right?
Hey, if I want to, yeah. I can still do it from the computer too. Keep that in mind.
I know. I'm just saying. You could always just upload stuff from like I'm doing.
Yeah, well, if I do Twitch, I've been wanting to have a family-friendly platform and a adult-friendly platform.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. You keep.
So if I were to upload, yes,
Oh,
you got it.
So, see, you could still do the videos like you have it, and just do the not R-rated, but
PG-13 and all that.
yeah, PG-13. Like what I do. Oh, I'm up to 111 now.
Woo. Nice. Is that 111 views or something like that?
No, no. Views on 6.7K. Followers on Twitch now.
Oh, you're at 111 followers. Okay.
Yeah.
This one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what.
That's a real big QR code. I didn't even have to zoom in on my phone. That makes me happy.
So, do they both win?
The girls and the boys?
Yeah.
Yep. Landslide for both of them. So the girls played a team from a small city in Washington called Wakano. And that's
Where is that?
That is close to the state border.
Like, I mean, what city? Say one more time.
Wakano?
Oh, is that by Bellingham?
Yeah. Whoa, you know about that?
I know it's sort of. I've been to it for a reason that I don't want to go on line online.
Wow. No,
Say
no,
it
it's
out
okay.
loud.
You don't need to.
I'll tell you later. Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
come on! That
it's
was
a
a
personal. If
horrible
it's
play there.
personal, you don't need to say it now.
No, no, already in the past. But, you know,
In the past, but
I don't want to
it
go
might
into it.
it might still be a personal matter. But yeah.
It's not a bad thing. It's just, you know,
Yeah, I know,
internet is
I know, I know.
internet.
I'm not trying to push it. I'm not trying to push it. Let's
No,
just
I'm
move on.
just saying the
I'm not
chat.
saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying it might be personal
Oh, hey,
in a good way though.
hey, sideways. Are we Are you uploading the thing no more? Like,
You're right. Yeah, I need to. Or I could do it tonight. Yeah.
you can do it tonight
What?
if you want.
Where
I'm
are you
sorry.
on my list? Oh, there you are. It always does the popular streamer first in my follow list.
Yeah, but
It does the
what am I on?
the
Am I
least
the first
popular
one? Am I the
stream
first?
in my like most viewed to least view
Yeah, I know. What am I
on
on right?
Twitch.
What am I? Am I top or am I bottom? I was just wondering that. Not that I care. There you go.
No, you're not. You're not on top. I got some very popular streamers on my list actually.
Who? Oh, just take a screenshot and send it to me privately.
Okay, I'll take a screen. I'll take a screenshot in a moment. I need to blow out the dust on my headphone plug. Give me a moment. Be right back.
After this. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Alright, I'm back.
Sorry.
Mariota to throw it.
GoldenEye is really hard on the pro playing with the pro controller. FYI.
Wait, who yawned?
Me.
Nobody else should be in this chat.
No, it's me.
Oh, it was you. Okay.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now you're
Did you hear me? GoldenEye is really hard to play.
What a nice on the play. Got it. Yeah.
With the pro controller. Now, if you had the wireless 64, then you would have a piece of cake. But, you know.
Ah, yeah, it makes sense.
The one time it would be nice to play.
Okay, let me change my audio here. Where's the... Oh, yeah. Okay, that's much better.
Touchdown, baby! I mean, sorry,
Now I
2
can
points.
only hear the party audio on my headphones, and everything else is coming through the TV. Perfect.
But you hear yourself, right?
Yeah, I hear myself on the stream, which is good. And my TV is quiet enough to where it's not causing an echo.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, if my TV wasn't any louder, you would be like, turn that down. There's going to be echoing. Turn it down now! Oh, okay, I'll turn it down. Wait, Saturday? Oh, right. College football is over with. Around week 15, that's right.
What are you talking about?
I was watching your caller.
Oh, my game?
That'll be taken in
Yeah.
the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25.
I can't wait for NCAA.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out.
So is that the only Saturday game
I think it's making sure the guys that
on
you
on
trust
your
the
week
most with the
15?
ball, the biggest
Yeah,
Looks like it.
if they touch
I
it,
turn all the music
trying to get
off
things moving.
for the audio for the
Typically end up in the end zone.
Oh,
songs.
I wasn't talking about that, but okay.
Throw's going to be incomplete. The tight end Jermaine Gresham, the intended receiver.
I don't know how that was relevant to what I was talking about, but okay.
So you can run the
I'll
I
leave it at
thought
that.
I thought that's what you were talking about.
get
Sorry.
in sync, practice.
No, I'm just talking about your. I'm just talking about the schedule
It doesn't
here.
always time up quite that well.
I'm just noting that the Chargers Chiefs game is the only Saturday game for Week 15.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. 1 yard the
Are you on
official
Thursday Night
pickup there,
Football?
so it's going to set up
I have no clue.
Kind of looks like it because I'm not seeing any other scores right now.
This defense tells everyone that plays against them, you're not beating us running the football.
Oh, there's another Saturday game. Chicago Bears and Detroit Lions. Almost said Tigers. So yeah, there's 2 Saturday games. Okay. Chargers Chiefs is the primetime one. Ooh, good sack. Good sack.
And you can make clips if you want. I can make in the shorts for later. If you want.
I'm on the Xbox. I don't know if I can do clips.
You can do it on the phone.
You know what?
You can do it on the phone, can't you?
You're right. Yeah, it's a bit tricky on the phone. It's a bit
It's not
clunky,
that
I should
hard.
say.
No, it's not that hard.
It's not that hard, but
That's how I
but
do
if
it. I just make
Sure.
it. I just make the big one
but
and I cut it.
doing it live though, as it's happening, is a bit clunky. I'm not even kidding. It's not as smooth as it is on the computer, because on the computer I can easily move the playheads around. Yeah, Thursday primetime. Cool. You're on Thursday primetime. That's awesome. Anyway, so on the computer I can move the start and finish points a lot easier. So I can trim it down, do a finite trim, and have a beautiful looking clip for your channel. But on the computer, on the phone, it's a bit tricky to do that as
Did you see that? I almost.
Give it a moment.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, well.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, it blew a golden opportunity to shift
Oh, you almost got picked.
Yeah, I almost did, but I caught it.
No, you didn't caught it. It was just an incomplete.
That was a horrible. What was that pass? Jeez, Louise.
By the way, with your speed on the game, I'm about like a play behind. If you also account for the stream latency.
What do you mean
Ooh.
speed?
Ooh, that was a touchdown. What? He actually crossed the plane of the goal.
Yeah, barely.
There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So what do you mean by latency is the delay from...
I don't know. I just say 5 minutes. Worst case scenario.
No. Here, listen. I'm trying to answer your question here. The latency I'm talking about is the delay of the video and audio from your Xbox to the server and to the person receiving it. Twitch has a very fast latency, was like about a couple of seconds. So does YouTube as well, but I think Twitch beats YouTube by like several milliseconds.
I don't remember what I set it at. I just set it for the quickest. I don't remember right off the top. You can always go
that's
there.
fine. If you set it for the quickest, then yeah, you'll go to.
I did it for current. I did it for whatever.
You're good for what's called a real-time interaction.
Yeah, that's what I put. That's what I put, or whatever you want to call it, like that, whatever it is. Or
Yeah.
which is the logic is.
Yeah, it's perfect for that. Typically what I like doing for my streams is I try to make sure that the latency is fast enough, but good enough for my type of internet. So if the what YouTube calls ultra low latency, which is a couple of seconds or less delay, um, if that is not good for the internet, then I would need to go up one level. But I don't want to do it too long though, because that will make the interactions with the chats not as friendly, you know.
Yeah, I
The
used to
only
do it
way,
really low.
yeah, that's
I
good.
haven't
That's
had a
good.
problem.
Yeah, that's awesome. And which is good for real-time interactions as well. Um, uh, if you were just doing like a show on Twitch without that doesn't require any interactions, or it does, but you have like certain segments for chat interaction. Just like pulling up comments here and there, and just reading a few of them. Then like the lowest latency would be good for that. But since this is a gaming channel, having that fast latency is good. And I'm just saying this for those who are in the chat and are interested in streaming in the future. Um,
Listen to this guy, what he
oh my
says.
gosh.
Listen to this guy because he knows what he's talking about. Trust me. He's been at it long before I ever did it. And before I met him anyways, too. He has a Twitch. He doesn't use it very often anymore. That was a nice play.
On YouTube, but yes, that is true.
No, I'm
Yes,
talking about both. Not that.
oh yes, that is true. You are okay,
I'm talking about.
but you probably mentioned Twitch, but yeah.
I said both. I
Oh,
thought
okay.
I said.
I missed that.
If
Yeah,
I
my
said
bad. I
one,
missed
then
that.
I meant both. Whatever. I'm just having fog brain today.
No way. I totally understand. Hey, by the way, those last two plays of yours, those were really good. Um, even though yes, you had a guy open that you could have thrown it to, but taking it, but having the quarterback keep it, that was good. And that long pass afterwards, that was
I can't
a
wait
good
to
play as
kill
well.
you so bad. Not as in football killing, not in real
I know.
killing. Just for the
I know.
YouTube problem. Just in case.
Yeah.
I should have said it differently, but whatever.
You could say that the destroy or beat you badly, but it's okay.
I
We all know what
said
you mean.
no. I said K. Starts with a K.
Yeah.
And I should
No,
have
it's okay.
said destroy.
We all
Oh,
know
well.
what you mean.
Yeah, but you don't know what it's gonna do or whatever.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring
Oh, I can join the conversation right from my phone. Cool.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
It's giving me a website to go to on my phone.
Oh, on Twitch?
They'll begin the drive with a giant
Yep.
room here to run. Jay's gonna go. And he's taken down, but not
Try,
before he gets
can you look up on it? Because if I can do that, then then I don't have to use Discord. Then I can have
Discord for what?
use Discord as much when I don't want to use Discord for Fortnite. Like for
No, I'm just talking about the Twitch chat.
I thought you were talking about guest star. Is what I thought you were talking about. Sorry.
No.
I guess you can use that, but I don't know how you use it.
Well, I said hello world on the chat, and I don't see it on my TV. Weird.
Hey, how clear is the stream right now? Because it should be 1080.
Oh,
Jermaine Kearse.
um,
Third touchdown now on the
the
year. The Colts are able
stream,
to cut into this lead.
As a
the
fan, is there
the
anything
stream
prettier than a win in
quality,
the post round?
No, it's a thing.
it
I'm just,
is
Especially when it's done like that
I'm
for a
just
touchdown.
curious.
1080p,
The catch, and how about the run after to
Okay.
get it
and
to
I
the end
just
zone?
accidentally closed out of the stream. Gosh dang it!
They'll line up now for the
That's
Okay, time to
fine.
go to it. Oh my gosh, I have someone who is a family-friendly streamer. He's a really cool guy. Oh,
try and run it with a
he'll be a
He's
good
gonna
person
be
to
hit
visit.
and taken down in the
Who?
backfield. Just nowhere to
Send
run.
me a
Ben
picture.
plays.
For two.
Oh
Send
yeah.
me send me a
So the
picture.
defense gets the stop. I know it's
Well,
situation to
I
situation.
don't think I'm gonna do anybody except I have unless I do the one that I did last night,
Because the offense has an entire
just
playbook
to get the
line.
name
Okay.
out there.
Yard line, you can run it, you can
I'm
throw
not.
it. So
I'm not going to
defensively,
send you
that
pictures. I'm
means
just going to send you a name so it can be copy and pasted easily.
That's fine. I don't care. You know what I mean.
So the Broncos coming out now.
I'll look at it later.
So far, looks pretty good.
Big time.
it certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown.
I thought I told you I was gonna stream tonight.
Than that, they've got to feel very good about
I mean, maybe I didn't, but I thought I
No,
told
you did
you.
not. It was not clear. Well, actually, you probably did, but I didn't know I was going to be on it. Like I was.
Oh, you
supposed
know
to.
what I did? I said you, if you want. I probably worded it weird. No, my logic. I thought I put it.
Had his hand, and that's caught
Oh.
inside the 30.
Choo.
They give him a gain of 38. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that
You there?
goes to like 70.
I'm here. I had to mute.
Here on EA Sports.
Oh, okay. You do better than
Someone
I
keep-
do.
Have the lead here as we get set for the full
I just let it
Someone-
happen. Yeah, I know. I heard.
Okay. That's what I needed.
Mariota on first down. Buying time to his left.
There you
So that way, they would on the stream as well. Unless they knew about it.
29 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record.
Dude, the way I play versus the way that you play, my gosh, I play on pro. I give myself a challenge.
Aggression has
I tried, pro,
game. They've got
and I lost to the Chargers.
straight two-point
So
conversions.
no more.
It catches up to them.
Yeah.
No more. That's why I'm not undefeated, because I took your advice. I bumped up to pro, and I'm like, man, I suck.
Okay. Well, the reason I was laughing is because I play on pro, and I actually do somewhat decent on pro compared to you. So this is going to be an interesting franchise that we're going to be doing.
Head back on the field.
I'll set it up. Okay. I can run it. I just need you to be like
Throw on first down.
reliable.
Throw here's
Because I've done it before, like I was saying before, it just died because the other people just stopped doing it. But it was long before I started streaming. I always thought of streaming, I just pulled the trigger finally. Just did a random test and it worked well. But yeah.
Throwing Cousins.
So my game is ready to play, but it's only
They'll bring him down at the
so the
27-yard
way that EA does it for the sports games
brings up third down.
is they download a certain amount of data up front to make the game
0 for 3
playable while the rest of the game
This is third and
downloads. And that's all the other stuff like online play, franchise mode, online, offline, and all that. Um,
Seriously? That is a horrible play though. On my end. Oh
so
well,
yeah,
I'm killing him
so it's
anyways.
like all the extra stuff that people play on the game once it's fully downloaded. Um, that one, all that stuff gets installed after the upfront stuff that makes the game playable with two teams um, is finished.
Hey, I'll let you know tomorrow, and we can set it up. I actually play online tomorrow.
Yeah.
I
By
just
the
don't
way,
know what time I'm doing my stuff yet.
gotcha. By the way, to let you know, I was not aware of this until tonight. Looks like my dad, brother, and I are interested in going to a Baylor game tomorrow. Tip off 3 p.m.
That's fine. You do.
Central.
That's fine. I can see if it's fine. I don't know what time I'm doing my thing anyway, so worst case scenario, we just move it to Sunday. Right. Or Monday. You know what,
Okay,
let's
sounds
move it to
good.
Monday. Move it to Monday then. Unless, what time are the
Monday at
games
what
on?
time?
Probably 9. 9
Probably
o'clock.
at 9. Okay. Well, let me check the high school schedule.
My gut sa my gut says 9, but I don't know I don't know yet. It will, okay, worst case scenario, Chad, it will happen. It's just I don't know what day yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we were hoping to do it tonight.
Until Mr.
Because my
forgot to download it.
no. I was about to explain that. I did. I was in the process of downloading it. It did. It told me when I came back, installation stopped or failed. I'm like, why? So by the time so I installed it way before dinner was ready, and I was expecting if it did not had an error, the game would have been fully downloaded, ready to play in its entirety by the
By
time I
now.
got back.
No, whatever, it just does not, you know.
Yeah. So
And just,
I'm at 89%.
just so people know, I will be getting, which one are you buying me again? Which Madden? 21 or is it 22?
I'm trying to remember which one I looked at. But it's one of those two, so that way we can continue online play because the
We will
servers
have
for
to
18
okay, let me
have to
just say,
start
hold
over.
on.
Yeah.
We'll have to start over, just so you guys know. But as far as just, yeah. But he's buying it for me since money's technically tight. I have
And
some,
by the way,
I have
I
some
don't mind.
sorry.
I don't mind saying this actually. I I saw earlier tonight a text message from the fraud department of my bank, saying that there was a transaction that um didn't seem right. So they alerted me about that. I'm like, yeah, that's not me. So and I told them I have possession of my card, but please block the card.
But yeah.
Because apparently, by the looks of it, it was a subscription to some weird service that everyone on the net was claiming um, potential potential scam over. So I'm like, okay, yep. So I don't have my card available, or
No, I
don't have
know.
access to a debit card for the next 7 to 10 business days. So
That's fine.
that will be either the 4th of February or
Which
the
means
8th of February.
just ship it to whenever you get to it, and then as soon as I'm done with Dishonored, we can play 20 whatever game you get.
There's no doubt in my mind. Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you.
Because I already said February is Dishonored.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be a used copy by the looks of the price. Just to let you know.
Hopefully it's good disc-wise.
Yeah, me too. But let me look on the store real quick. See how much it is.
I trust
Yeah.
you. You know what you're doing. You're not gonna, you know.
Yeah, cheap you out and all that. Yeah, when it comes to used items on Amazon, I don't know what I don't know right away where it's coming from.
Another example. These
So
cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake the
yeah,
guys free.
You
let's
could
see here.
just, hey, you know what I just thought of? Somehow, randomly, you can buy other people games somehow, and you just online. I don't know how you do it, but I guess you can.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about,
You could just do
and
that right, that way, instead.
I'm trying to figure out how to do it again. So how much is Madden? It's still $53.99 with okay, so I have a discounted price, but it's still pretty expensive though.
I'm just saying it. You wanted to guarantee it being good,
Yeah.
but it's fine. Whatever. I don't.
One of the guys is being featured in this game and making sure that he's targeted because they do trust him with the ball. That's why they go back to him time and time again.
There you go.
A big play there on third down.
Echo.
Broncos. 53.
Why do I echo sometimes?
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead.
Oh, it's because of my headphones.
Obviously, they don't care much about the
I know
feelings
why.
of the other
School
team.
county is weird like that. Sorry about that.
That's fine.
But right
I
now,
was
maybe
just
it just looks
so
at it from the
I
fantasy
didn't know it was
perspective.
me.
More
Normally
points
I
if they
hate
win,
it,
if they win
just
big.
FYI, but you know if you can't help it, you can't help it.
I'll toggle the mic then. So when I speak, I'll unmute. So apparently both games are installable for me because you know why. What the heck? That almost sounded like a SpaceX rumble, but it was not SpaceX. Their testing facility is probably closed by now.
Scouting points are earned
What?
every week. Make sure you use all
What are you
of your
talking
points.
about?
A portion of your
Oh,
money
I'm sorry.
will be
I
lost
heard
with
a
your fantasy
rumble
week.
that I'm used to hearing from SpaceX with all the testing that they do.
Don't forget, work on installing your
Um,
game plan prior to this week's matchup.
and I heard a
Oh,
rumble
okay.
just now that sounded like one of their rocket tests from SpaceX. So we may have to push the envelope a little bit because I'll explain later. It's gonna be a bit complicated to explain right now. Sorry.
That's fine. I'm gonna end this here, and then tomorrow or the next day I stream, we'll finish this season. Okay? I'm gonna end it here
Okay.
because I've gone 2 hours. So, yeah. Okay. Anything you want to say to the people?
No, just thanks for watching, and Wade, as always, thanks for the advice for having me on, and me hopping on whenever I can. But yeah, thank you. And everyone, again, thanks for watching. Hit the follow button if you haven't done that already to be notified of the next stream. Bye. Bye for now, everyone. Take care. Bye bye. And I've always assumed that it was like an instant on and off, but nah, it's all good. It's not here.
And we're